Hi, this is the little dwarf playing games while rumbling incoherently into a microphone. Why? Just because I can. And they continue with Neverwinter Nights. I am rescuing the mayor's daughter, allegedly. Whatever it is I'm doing exactly will certainly involve some fighting. It's not a great beginning.
I've something to say.
To this episode. Oh well.
Yes.
Victory will be ours! All right. Goddess to Cassie! All right, dear. I'm getting to it. All done. All right, dear. I'm getting to it. I'm all done. Goddess, take you now! Victory will be ours! I hope. Take you now! Yeah!
Wait! Various life!
Yeah, stop.
Give Isidore is glad that you spare his life.
Why should I not kill you?
Yeah!
Stop!
Yeah! All right, dear. I'm getting.
Okay, I'm pretty sure what he did counts as a war crime in itself. That's called perfidy, you know. False surrender is a war crime, actually. Which makes sense because false surrender sort of it discourages the enemy from taking any future surrenders, because if you're just going to fake it and use it as a military tactic, why should they accept your surrender? So you're essentially, by doing that, you're sort of responsible for the deaths of any future people who might want to surrender in that war.
Isidore is glad that you spare his life.
Why should I not kill you? Jesgar will tell you a secret about young girl Shaldrissa. Then you let Jesgar live? Shaldrissa, what sort of secret does she have? Shaldrissa not so pure-hearted. Jesgar did not kidnap her. She ran away with Jesgar. Her idea. Do not lie to me. Shaldrissa is an innocent girl, or at least so have I been told. Jesgar meets Shaldrissa when hiding out in an inn in Port Last. She's smitten with Jesgar's manly physique. She manipulated Jesgar into kidnapping her. Come now, you don't expect me to believe this. Jesgar to tell the truth. Shaldrissa want me to run away with her. She to blame, not me. She want money. Tell the truth right now, you lying dog. Okay, don't hurt Jesgar. Me get Shaldrissa drunk. She's so drunk she agreed to all Jesgar's wants. She quite a feisty girl. So why should I spare you exactly? You've just admitted that you've been lying. You know, even if she expressed some of those ideas, if she was so drunk that she just accepted whatever you told her or whatever you wanted, I'm not sure she's a reliable sort of narrator in this. Yeah, I think I'm going to kill you. Jesgar's key.
Time for a... Yeah!
I'll be good. Please, don't hurt me.
Shaldrisa, right? Your father sent me to rescue you. Rescue? Wait, you're the one who saved Neverwinter. Does this mean the gods have forgiven me? Is it possible, despite my stupidity? I shouldn't have believed him. It was going to be a grand adventure, and I was going to be a true hero like you. Oh gods, I'll never be able to return home. Settle down and tell me what's going on here. I'm sorry, I don't think I can talk about it. I'll be safe now if I just go home. You're safe, but I need you to tell me what happened, please. I guess I could tell you. You seem much nicer than I thought you were. After you started returning with the ears of the other prisoners, I was approached by a man in a cloak. He said that he knew I was looking for adventure. He talked strangely, but he was nice to me. It all seemed so mysterious and exciting. He gave me wine, and we talked about how he was a count from Waterdeep who was framed for a crime he didn't commit and had escaped prison. And you fell for that old story? I don't know why I believed him. Maybe it was the wine. I guess he just fit my childish image of a noble hero. We snuck away at night and traveled to the mines. There were all those horrible orcs waiting for us, and when I went to ask him what was going on, he just laughed and knocked me down. Then he did things to me, I can't talk about it. Oh? Alright, so assuming that's true, I'm glad I killed him. I figured out who he was. I had heard my father talk about him. Jesgar told me that he was going to hold me for ransom, and once he has bled the town dry, he's going to take me away to sell into slavery. I should have never gone with him. My father must be so worried, I'm so sorry. Jesgar told me you were the one who planned this and wanted the money. What? I would never do something like that to my father or to Portlast. I know I had a bad attitude, but they are still my family and friends. I would never wish them ill. You seem sincere, but it's your father's problem now. You can go home to him. I am so afraid to face my father. I wish I had listened to him in the first place. Thank you for rescuing a foolish child. Goodbye and good luck, sir.
Yeah! Yeah!
Now, I will actually get back on my old... oh no, because I already used the Stone of Recall anyway, so it doesn't matter. I'll have to...
Let's have at it!
I'll have to go to Neverwinter Woods. Again. It's a bit of running.
Yeah!
I can...
I cannot thank you enough. You truly are the hero the lady told me of.
The girl is shaken, but otherwise she is alright. Perhaps this will serve to curb her desire for adventure now, eh? Here, take the bounty for Jesgar. I wish I had more to reward you with. If you found the ransom, please do keep it. As for whatever quest the lady put you on, I wish you best of luck.
Hello.
How can old Jan can be of help of you? Tell me about yourself. I doubt you would be very interested in me. Not much to tell, but I guess I could share a bit. I'm a druid and have been a member of this grove for about 14 years now. I used to be a second in command around here, but I got tired of the responsibility, so I decided to focus on my fighting skills instead. Now I'm a defender of the grove, of the second circle of the grove. How does that work? Jair, the very serious young woman over there, meets with the druids who wish to either join or improve their standing in the circle. She organizes challenge fights between the druid seeking improvement and the defender of the appropriate circle. I like that I don't have to worry about the details anymore, just have to fight. When I was younger, that used to mean full frontal assault. Now I have more wisdom and I fight like a wolf, snap in and out, never leaving myself open. Not that the animals in the wood are fighting with intelligence, but that's another matter entirely. Do you have questions? Or would you like to ask about something else? What's wrong with the animals? The animals have attacked people who step foot anywhere near the wood. I believe there is something wrong with the spirit. Some druids have been sent to investigate the matter, but they haven't returned. You should speak to Owl if you wish to help. Owl is the archdruid of this grove. He makes all the major decisions and usually has more accurate information than the rest of us. Can I challenge you? Druids may challenge for admittance to the grove. Talk to Jair if you wish more details about it. Who is in charge here? I already asked that. Nothing else. Take care, my friend. May nature guide your path through life.
Hello?
What are you looking at? Ain't you never seen a half-orc druid before? Sorry, didn't mean to stare. Well, be sure that you don't go and do it again. Now, was there something that you wanted, or are you just a gawker? Who are you? My name is Elgar, and I am the first circle defender for the challenges. What else do you want to know? What is this place? This place is the Neverwinter Wood Druid Grove. This is where we meet to learn about and protect nature. It is also where we get to challenge ourselves in physical contests. That is my favorite part. What do you mean by protect nature? The creatures in the woods have been acting vicious as of late, like they've gone mad. We could just kill them, but that's not what druids do, so Owl is trying to save the spirit of the wood. You should talk to him if you want more details. What did you mean by challenges? I wish you'd ask someone else. I hate explaining stuff. Alright, if you are a druid and you want to join this grove, you have to prove your worth in combat. There are 4 circles of druids in the grove. It's a druid thing. A cleric like you wouldn't understand, so that's all I'm going to tell you. Right, off with your nosy questions. Go find a big red dragon to chat with.
Pleased to see you.
Hello there, stranger. Welcome to the Grove. My name is Welcar, and who might you be? I am Hargrim. You seem very friendly. I'm just excited. You wouldn't know, but I very recently won an important challenge. What challenge was this? I just became the defender for the 4th circle of this grove. What does that mean? If a druid comes to the grove and wants to join, he or she must talk Jair into setting up a challenge with the defender of the 4th circle. If the challenger wins, He or she is allowed to join the 4th circle. Jair has just recently promoted me to defender. So how did you get this promotion? It's a long story, I wouldn't want to bore you with it. No, really, I like to hear people's stories. Very well, I could. Okay, here goes. About a year ago, I came to this grove hoping that I could join the druids. I talked to Awil, he's the archdruid here, and he told me to talk to Jair. Jair is the druid in charge of testing new recruits. Okay, and what did she say? She told me that the test was to challenge another druid to combat in the pit. I thought I was ready, naturally, so I asked her to set it up. She told me that she didn't think I was ready, but I wanted to impress her. I was teleported into the pit and started the fight, and the other druid cast a spell that made my mind go hazy, and the next thing I knew I was lying on the ground back up here. I was humiliated, but Jair told me to get back up and improve myself. So then what happened? I trained for 11 months watching others fight. I would question Jair about different styles that I saw, she's very knowledgeable. I learned a lot and finally I was ready, challenged again and this time I won. Now I am the defender of the 4th circle. Jair said that I learned combat techniques very quickly and that the best way for me to learn was to become the defender. I think she is so wise. Can anyone get involved? Only druids can challenge, that's sort of the point. You could always spend a few months here and learn to become a druid though. Of course, not everyone is cut out to be a druid. That's what Jair says and she's almost always right. Tell me about her. She's beautiful and bright. She has this commanding presence that just makes you want to jump up and make something of yourself. I think she is the best. If you work hard to improve yourself, she will always encourage you. That's really all I know about her. She commands the respect of the other druids around here, and she is second in command to Awil. It's her job to organize the challenges. I have other questions. Okay, what questions do you have? What is going on around here? The biggest news right now is the way the creatures in the wood have started to attack everyone. I don't even leave the grove anymore. Some say the spirit of the wood has gone mad and is driving other creatures mad too. I'm not really sure what's happening. Since I've been stuck here in the grove for the past month, you should talk to Awil about that if you want more information. Good luck.
Greetings to you.
Hello there, my name is Henna. May I guide you along the nature's path today? What do you mean? Nature has paths that we walk every day. Some paths are more dangerous than others. Guiding you to the right path is my duty in life, just as others have guided me. What kind of people have guided you in the past? There have been many, including Awil, the archdruid, and Jair, Awil's second in command. There have been others as well, but that is really none of your concern. Fine, maybe you could answer some other questions. What is happening around here? The biggest problem we face right now is the trouble with the spirit of the wood. Anyone traveling near through the woods is in danger right now. No one exactly is sure what is going on. I imagine that Awil, the archdruid, would know more about it. The most I know is just a rumor. You should speak to Awil if you want the facts. What kinds of rumors? Missing druids and evil spirits, angry gods, you name it. People have speculated about it. None of it is worth repeating. You should talk to Awil. What do you do around here? I am the defender of the 3rd circle of the grove. Also act as a counselor for troubled mind. What sort of counselor? Just as I needed guidance in the past, so do I do to others. I try to assist them when they have difficulties. Goodbye. Be careful. There is always danger and the potential for tragedy on the path you walk.
There is nothing like living in dangerous times to test one's strength of heart. Do you agree, stranger?
Sure. I guess you like to fight. It is the responsibility of one who follows nature. The strong survive, and the only way to become stronger is to pit yourself against worthy adversaries. Now, what is it that I can do for you? What do you do here? I am in charge of the Druid Circle challenges. When a druid wants to become a member, he or she must challenge one of our members to gain entry. Can I challenge one of the druids? While I respect your desire, only a druid may challenge or become a member. If you were to learn the ways of druid in return, then you could prove yourself.
I see that you are back. Have you defied death and proven your mettle lately?
Go and test yourself against a worthy opponent. It will stiffen your spine and make you stronger.
Hello there. All of nature's creatures are welcome to this grove. How can I help you?
Who are you? I am the Archdruid Owl and your Hargrim Stonehand. How do you know that? The wind stole your name from your lips and carried it to the trees, who whispered it to me. How may I help you? What is this place? This is a druid grove. Here those who truly revere nature gather to discuss, to contemplate, learn, and even to challenge nature. Usually there are more of us here, but several of our members have gone missing. What kind of things do you discuss? There are many different philosophies about nature, which we spend time arguing, but right now the topic is mainly centered on the missing druids. It's a long story, but I sense that you're a man of action, so I'll try to be brief. Thank you. Until recently, the wood was a relatively peaceful place. The nymphs of the wood protected the creatures, and the natural order reigned. But then something has gone terribly wrong. The creatures have become overly aggressive, attacking anyone they lay eyes on, including those who are considered friends of nature. You mean rangers and druids are being attacked? We can't even seem to communicate with the animals. It's like their minds have been driven mad, simply want to destroy. I think that something must be wrong with the spirit of the wood. What is wrong with the spirit? The spirit of the wood can use those who live in the wood to protect its existence. Now it's attacking even those who would be its protectors. I don't know what is wrong with the spirit, but obviously it is using the creatures to strike out at anything foreign. I need someone to find out what is wrong. Even though the spirit will surely try to kill that person. I think I can handle that. This is not a responsibility to be taken lightly. I dare not to send someone who is only partially committed to the task. I swear I shall do my best to save the wood. Then I thank you for your assistance in this task. There are two jobs that need to be done. Discover what is wrong with the spirit and find the missing druids. As the druids were on the same mission as you, it is possible that they might be able to provide you with information you need to complete your primary task. If you can help to save the spirit, I can pay you 500 gold pieces. For each of the druids you rescue, I will give you 300. Is there anything else I can help you with? Maybe you could pay me something in advance. I can offer you nothing until you cure the spirit, or return with one of the druids. Show your commitment through perseverance. Sylvanus goes with you, my child. I hear that you have a contract with the great druid Owl. Very well, good luck to you. Get away from my tree. You must die. Stop. Crap! Stop committing war crimes.
Dear, I'm getting to it.
This ancient tree seems to pulse with energy, as if it is sentient. A great friggin' job! Some cleric you are, committing war crimes like that.
Time for a bit of the game.
All right, dear, I'm getting to it. To Cassie! Oh, excuse my elven. Victory will be ours! Yeah!
Time for a bit of the game. Let's have at it!
Goddess, take you now!
Here lies Kend, beloved of Henna, one with the spirit. Okay, I'll go through the cave first, and then to the nymph's home, and then deeper into the woods.
This load is a bit of a strain. Okay.
Carry shield, spell resistance 10 and plus 2 AC. You must carry civilization. In Imascari Civilization, these massive shields were actually used against them. What? This sentence doesn't make sense. By their enemies. While large and unwieldy, they offered substantial protection against the spells of the mighty wizards of Imaskar. Those still in use today continue to be a thorn in the side of spellcasters throughout Faerun. So it's essentially a shield plus 2 with an added benefit of more magic protection. Don't mind if I do.
pleased to see you.
Oh, thank you for unraveling from that cocoon. I thought I was dead for sure. I'm glad I was able to find it on here. Who are you? My name is Orlane. I'm one of the druids who was sent by my leader, Awil, to find out what is wrong with the spirit of the wood. I have met him. My name is Hargrim, and I was sent to rescue you. Thank the balance for Awil. He's a strong leader. So, how did you get captured? I was sent to the wood to find out why the creatures were attacking everyone. I tried talking to a deer in one clearing, but the poor thing's mind was so confused that it attacked me. You were attacked by a deer? Never heard of such a thing. It came right at me and I tried to dodge, but it got me with the side of a hoof. It reared up to strike me again, but then suddenly it turned and ran off. I got up and tried to follow, but then I heard a soft chittering sound behind me, turned around, but before I even saw what was happening, something soft with long hairy legs and mandibles leapt on top of me. The spiders attacked you on the surface. I didn't even know what it was at first. I felt the thing bite me and suddenly the entire world started to spin. Next thing I knew I was in here, all wrapped up. I was waiting to feel another bite when you came along and set me free. Thank you so very much. Now I need to find my companion druids and see if we can figure out what to do about the spirit of the woods. Tell me what you've learned. Well, it is obvious that something is severely wrong with the spirit. It seems to have gone crazy. Usually the spirit enters and exits the wood through a pool in the north part of the forest, but from what I've gathered, the spirit hasn't been seen for a while. Tell me more about this pool. The pool is some kind of an entrance to another realm, where the spirit usually lives. I haven't the slightest idea what the other realm looks like though. Why didn't you go into it? I don't know much about the pool except a few legends. I know that no living creature can get through the portal and into the other realm. According to an old druid I once met, the portal exists between the realms of life and death. The spirit exists as some sort of half-life, so it can go through the portal at will, but we can't. So what am I supposed to do? I don't know. Maybe if you find other druids that were searching, they could help you. Otherwise, you might want to talk to a nymph. Maybe they haven't gone crazy. I hope you're feeling better now. You should get going. Should be fine now. Again, I can't thank you enough for your assistance. Good luck, and be careful out there. I will still go in here to clear it out of enemies.
Time for a bit of the game.
In the name of Sanine Moonbow,
To be honest,
victory will be ours!
teleporting spiders are a level of horror that I haven't sort of fully realized until just a moment ago. Because also before I didn't like they're called face spiders, but I didn't see them actually teleport before now. I am moderately arachnophobic, and to be honest, the thought of teleporting spiders is like pretty terrifying to me. Like it might actually be, it could possibly be enough to catapult me into like severe arachnophobia. I really don't like spiders. Like I would call myself moderately arachnophobic because while spiders seriously creep me out, and possibly if you put a spider on me, I could have like a panic attack. Most of the time I can like deal with them. Most of the time I just kill them, which I know is a bit unfair because, to be honest, especially in Poland, there aren't really poisonous spiders. So, they are actually actively beneficial to humans most of the time because they kill a lot of insects that carry diseases and stuff.
All right, dear. I'm getting to it.
So I do realize that from like a cosmic perspective,
All done here.
it's actually pretty unfair that I am killing them because they haven't really done anything wrong and they aren't a danger to me. But I have to live, and I find myself functioning a lot better if there are no spiders in my vicinity, so tough luck for them.
Your judge stands found wanting!
To be honest,
Goddess, take you now!
I am once again perturbed by the amount of violence that the game expects of me, because ostensibly those are just humans. Who knows, maybe one of them could actually be the druid that I'm looking for. Controlled through magic and stuff. So it's a bit weird that the game just expects me to murder them all with extreme prejudice.
I will answer any threat you bring!
Time for a bit of the game.
Oh, yeah, one of them is the druid I'm looking for. I just killed her. So, you know, it's a bit stupid that there was no way to like subdue her peacefully. Or at least, well, peacefully is a wrong word. What I meant is non-lethally.
Let's have at it!
Please no more, I surrender.
Hey there.
I don't know what's going on. Where am I? Where are my clothes? What are you talking about? And why did you attack me? I don't remember attacking you. I don't even know who you are or where this is. The last thing I remember is walking through the wood, trying to figure out what went wrong with all of the animals. I have avoided several bears and a few boars, but I was getting very tired, stumbled into an open glade, and I saw, I think it was a woman. A beautiful woman, yes, that's it. That's the last thing I remember. Next I know you were attacking me, although you say I was the one who attacked. This is all very confusing. Don't you remember anything about your captivity? I don't remember a thing, sorry. Let me ask you some questions about what you knew before you were captured. I will try, although I can't promise anything. What did you discover? Some of the druids are missing. Do you know what happened to them? I haven't the slightest idea. Perhaps you should search this place, but be careful, since they might attack you too, if they are like I was. What did you discover about what's happening to the animals? There is nothing much to tell. I couldn't speak to them or calm them. They are just extremely hostile. Never had the opportunity to find out more. Alright, you should get out of here now. Thank you. Good luck to you. Yeah, I am somewhat salty that I killed one of the druids. Read that. Read that.
All right, dear. I'm getting to
What
it.
the? My weapon can't touch him.
I'm all done here. Goddess, take you now!
Let's have at it.
All right, dear. I'm getting to it.
I'm not sure if I'm going to need more of this in later chapters for crafting. But I'll gather it, sell some of it and keep some of it. It's not very heavy.
Cassie! Oh, excuse my elven.
Ah, another dominated slave. No, not quite.
I'm all done here.
Hello.
Oh dear, I see the nymph has bewitched another one. Wait, you don't have the look of one of the beguiled by her sorcery. No, I am not. I have control of my own mind. Who are you? My name is Terari. I am a druid of the Neverwinter Grove. And who are you? My name is Hargrim. Owl sent me to find you. and I owe both Owl and you a debt of honor. I only wish I had gotten further on my mission to save the spirit of the wood. How far did you get? I didn't get very far. I thought that although animals were not communicating, the nymphs might be a good source of information. They may be flighty, but I thought they would have strong enough minds to resist the spirit's madness. I came into this house first, since I had known this particular nymph in the past. She seemed very pleased to see me, eager even. I was hoping to get some information from her without going into her house. Why didn't you want to enter the house? Somewhere in the back of my mind, a part of me was wondering why she never actually used my name, even though we have known each other for quite a while. Seemed odd. Unfortunately, I was not thinking clearly. I guess I was just certain that I could handle anything she tried. When I got into her house, she suggested that I get undressed, and I was doing that, she cast a spell on me. I guess she knew how to manipulate you. Next thing I knew, I was locked in here, unable to escape. The nymph hasn't harmed me, but she just won't let me go. Before she enters the room, she casts some kind of a spell, and I wake up later with no memories of what happened. Now that you have freed me, I must return to the grove to discuss the spirit of the wood with the other druids. Maybe the others have learned more than I have. But what have you learned? I don't know why, but there is a madness in the spirit, and it is infecting the wood. It even affected the nymphs, so the madness must be quite powerful. I do know that in order to get to the spirit, you will have to find a way to enter the pool that it used to come through, to get in and out of the wood. Before she casts the spell, the nymph did mention that the spirit hasn't been here in quite a while. Why hasn't the spirit come? She didn't say why, she just said that the spirit hasn't come out of the pool for a while. Nymphs don't have a very good grasp of time. The pool is some kind of an entrance to another realm, where the spirit usually lives. I haven't the slightest idea what the other realm looks like though. Why didn't you go in? No living creature can get through a portal. This is what some of the oldest stories say. The stories say that the portal exists between the realms of life and death. Do you have a suggestion of what I should do? You should try to find the others and see if they know more. There is also a witch named Satara in the wood, who might know something. I was going to talk to her after the nymphs. Beyond that, I have no idea how to cure the spirit, but it needs to be done soon, before some rash adventurer decides to kill off every living thing in the forest, which I've been doing so far. Are you able to get out on your own? I can make it out on my own. I will meet with you at the Druid Grove. Thank you again, and good luck. Killed another one of the druids.
Alright, dear. I'm getting to it.
The rescue mission is progressing splendidly. A lock of Nymph's hair. No, I will not allow you to kill me. Nature's creatures must be protected. Now you are mine. Foolish man. I don't know why you thought you could steal into my house, kill my slaves and destroy another of nature's protectors, but now you have fallen to my charms. Bow to your mistress. I'll pretend to be swayed for a bit, because maybe then she'll say something that's useful. Yes, mistress, what is your command? First, you can go and clean up the mess you made while getting in here. After that, you can go and collect all the chamber pots and clean them out. Before you go, I want you to put on this cute little outfit. A menial labor? I don't think so. What? How dare you talk back to me? You're my unthinking slave. You tricked me. How is this possible? What has happened to my powers? I've been attacked several times in your home. Give me one good reason why I shouldn't kill you now. You mean you didn't come here to destroy me? Of course not. I'm looking for a way to help the spirit of the woods. This is terrible. I am so sorry, but I was certain that you... I don't know why I thought that now. There is nothing I can do to make up for this. I was wrong. How is that possible? You were here to kill me. That was what I thought the moment I felt your presence near my tree. I just wanted to stop you. Could you ever forgive me? Well, I guess I can forgive you, but I expect you to help me in any way you can now. Thank you. You're very kind. I will do whatever I can to help you. I just wish I still had my powers. I don't know why they have become so weakened. How long have you been... You still had enough power to control your slaves. Just barely. My ability to control them has been weakening for a while now. A couple of weeks ago, I was down by the river watching the fish jump when I felt the presence of a danger. I looked around, then scrambled up the bank and into the grove of trees. I couldn't see anything, yet the fear kept growing. Suddenly there was a scream in my mind, like someone had stabbed a dagger into my brain. I was overcome by the power of it, and I fell to the ground unconscious. When I woke up, the fear was still there, and the sense that the whole forest was in pain. What could have caused that? It was the spirit of the wood. I have been sensing its pain and fear ever since that day. It is constantly screaming for help. It is all I can do to keep my sanity. Indeed, I guess you have experienced just how I am losing that battle. As time passed, I began to keep myself closer to home. Until recently, I have not even been able to leave my room. So great is the fear. If it is so bad, why don't you just leave? It's not so simple as that. This tree is my home. I have been here for centuries. I feel as though every person who comes along is a danger to both my home and myself. The first time a person came near my tree, I took him with my power and kept him to guard my home. The next few were easy too, but they started to get harder and harder. Now I have no power left, as you can see. I don't know what to do. If I'm going to help you, I need to get to the spirit of the wood. Do you know how I could do that? I don't think that's possible. The spirit is a creature of both life and death, and only he can enter the portal to the other realm. There must be a way. Where is that portal? The portal is in a pool below a waterfall, but finding it won't help you. Wouldn't help anyone. Are you sure the spirit is the only creature to ever enter the pool? Well, several have tried, but no, that's not a good solution, forget it. The spirit is the only one who can do it successfully. You're going to say something. You must tell me, please. There was a druid a long time ago who claimed he had figured out how to enter the spirit's realm. He said he had been studying for years and finally pieced it together. He didn't tell me how he was going to enter, but I was curious, so I followed him. He went to the pool and built an altar, but then he did the strangest thing. He took out a dagger and plunged it into his own chest. His body slipped below the surface of the water, but when I went over to the pool, it was gone. Maybe he made it to the realm, but if he was dead when he got there, I'm not sure if it was worth it. Others have tried it throughout the years, but their bodies just lay there decomposing. Most of the others. What do you mean most of the others? This is important. A dwarf came here a few weeks ago. He was fierce and mean, and seemed immune to my charms. he asked me about the dagger that the druid had used to kill himself. I don't know how he knew about the druid, but I have kept the dagger as a keepsake. When he threatened me, I gave it to him. I never saw the dwarf again, but shortly before everything started going wrong, I found the dagger in front of the altar. I need that dagger. Do you have it? Brought it back here, but I don't remember where I put it, because the pain hit me before I made it back here. I'm sure it's somewhere in my house, though. If you look around, you should be able to find it, but you shouldn't use it. I don't want another death on my hands. They are so bloody already. Is there anything you can tell me? Anything else that you can tell me that might help? Can't think of anything else, but I will answer any questions you have. That's all I can think of for now. Farewell. Good luck in your quest. I am truly sorry for the harm I have brought you and for the death of my slaves, for which I am wholly to blame. And is the dagger here by any chance? It is. Although, to be honest, that's a lot to ask for, because essentially you're risking your life. If it doesn't work, you're just going to end up killing yourself. I wouldn't do it if I was actually in that situation, but this is a game, so you know. This musty old tome appears to be the type of book that was written and never read. It is a long, boring text written by a druid several hundred years ago, uses large, complicated and often seemingly meaningless words to discuss the observations on the spirit of the wood. One page has been earmarked and there is a small comment besides an underlined passage. This could mean that if one stood in the pool below the waterfall and somehow died, one could reappear alive in the realm of the spirit. Yes, thank you, that I kinda knew that from the story already. I'm not quite sure what's the point of that book, so, sort of in gameplay terms. But this episode has been long enough, so I'm going to save and end it for now. That's all for this one, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!